Hello everybody, this is Mike with VM Reviews, and this is part 2 of a part 2 review of the PCD Chaser by Virgin Mobile. Okay, in the first video I kind of went over a little bit of specs, some of the apps, and so forth, things like the battery life. Let's see if I can get this thing to move. Okay, and as you can see there, this is the lock screen. If I failed to show it, this is the 2.2/2.3 standard lock screen, and I don't know why the thing keeps going off there, but yeah, as you can see there, and this phone does have physical buttons. They're not capacitive buttons, keep that in mind. And those lights on there, I don't know how, but they work when they want to work, so keep that in mind, because honestly, like, I've tried getting them to work during apps, and it's just one of those things where they don't want to work. In this video, I'm gonna go over quadrant standard scores. I'll show you some YouTube clips and some gaming and social media app clips, like Twitter, for instance. And let's go ahead and I guess we'll run a video clip so you can see how the videos work. And we'll click that one from Phone Dog. Keep in mind I'm running on Wi-Fi.
Your phone is finally here. How's it going, guys? I'm Aaron Baker from PhoneDog.com. This is the HTC First from Facebook and HTC. Here's what you need to know about this tiny
speakers in the back, by the way.
And a snapshot review.
It's going to be right here on the bottom right.
The HTC First is the first Android smartphone.
Let's put this in high quality.
Home installed, marking Facebook's attempt to get into the smartphone world in a larger way. Facebook Home is also available for the Samsung Galaxy S3, Galaxy S4, HTC One, One X, and One X Plus. The HTC First is simply the first branded device to launch. Packing 1.4 GHz dual-core Snapdragon 400 CPU, the First offers a respectable 4.3-inch 720p HD display, a 5-megapixel camera with 1080p HD recording, 1 GB of RAM, a 2,000 mAh battery, and Android 4.1 Jelly Bean. It's available in 4 colors: black, blue, red, and white, from AT&T for $99.99 with a 2-year agreement.
Okay, so as you can see there, not the greatest. This, as said, you can actually kind of see the pixels on the screen, and kind of hard to tell on camera, but it's the screen quality is not great. But if you're just using it to watch YouTube videos, you'll be fine. Speaker in the back isn't that loud, so keep that in mind. Let's go ahead and run, I guess, a benchmark on this. We'll run quadrant standard. Let's see if I can find it, and this might take a while. As you can see, the phone, I have it pretty much fully charged. But one thing I can tell you about this phone, in here, let me set it down while it's loading there. That this phone doesn't have great battery life for a phone that only has a 3.2-inch screen, and a phone that is a 3G phone. I haven't even activated this phone, and I basically only run it on Wi-Fi, and times where I pretty much leave the phone on standby, like when I go to work, I'll leave it here, and I'll leave the phone at 100% when I leave, and by the time I get home, the phone is already dropped to like 75%, 70%, just on standby mode. I'm not using it at all, so keep that in mind if you purchase this phone. Like, if you plan to just use it as a backup phone, let's say that you like to switch phones on occasion, and you want to just have this as a backup, since it's such a low-priced phone. It's only $50 at Best Buy, and probably cheaper on the Virgin Mobile website. But as said, you can probably get it. As said, you'll probably need to charge it once or twice throughout the day, depending on your usage, on your app usage, especially since if you'll be running on the 3G network, it'll probably kill the battery twice as much. And for 1450 milliamp battery, this isn't great at all. I thought it would have run a lot better. Take it for me, like I had a low end phone like this called the ZT Concord by T-Mobile, which I have another review on. You guys can take a look at that. But the battery life on that phone was amazing, and that's because it was running off T-Mobile's 3G network, or 4G network, excuse me. And I mean, that ran really good, so I had no issues with that. As you can see there, the CPU is taking a little bit of time there. And it already dropped 2 battery percentage. It went from like 99 to like 97 there. Let's see if I can get it. There you go, 97 right there. Sorry. I use my Nexus 4 to record all my videos, so it doesn't really have great autofocus. But I can zoom in. Let's take a look. Ooh. See if I can zoom in right there. See if that helps a little bit. Oh yeah. Oh, there we go. See, I don't know I can zoom in like that. Well, that's cool. I didn't know I can do that with this phone. Let's zoom in. Whoa, whoa, whoa. And right now it's still testing the CPU. Most high-end smartphones would have finished that like in like not even 10 seconds. And you know, this is a low end. I think the processor is only 800 megahertz and it's only got about 512 megabytes of RAM. So don't expect a lot of nice graphical usage when it comes to this phone. After this quadrant standard test, I'm going to show you guys, I guess, some gaming, and I guess I'll show you like Twitter, Instagram. You can use Instagram with this phone, by the way. I didn't think you would, or I didn't think it could actually, but you can use Instagram with this phone, which is kind of a surprise because this phone's camera isn't great. And if you look back on my last video, you can actually see I took some video sample, and it's the video quality is actually horrible. It only takes video at 30 mms per second or something like that, and the video is just nasty. I uploaded the video already on YouTube, and it's kind of gross. You can see there that its frames per second is only about 24 on the animations there. And it's not great. It's a little choppy. Let's see if I can zoom in a little. Whoa. Alright, the benchmark is done. Do you want to proceed? Yes. Let's hope it doesn't crash. I did this once and it crashed, so. Okay, the device scored a 697, so pretty much at the bottom. There you go. It's pretty much at the bottom of the list there when it comes to quadrant standard scores. So, you know, just keep that in mind and take it with a grain of salt that you aren't getting the best of the best here. This is for your first time smartphone users here. And here we go. I'll take you guys to Instagram, and there's my Instagram page right there where I do upload some pictures. Let's take a look. There you go. There's a picture of me actually when I was visiting Austin. So, and there's another picture of me visiting Austin. But yeah, as you can see there, I took a picture of a little lighthouse that my dad has outside, and you know, the camera quality for pictures, it really isn't that bad. In fact, let's open up the camera app really quick. Let me see if I can take a picture of this Sharpie. But basically, no, I don't want to take video. Well, I guess I'll switch camera modes. I mean, it doesn't have tap to focus. And sorry, this phone doesn't have a flash, by the way, but it does autofocus when you take the shot. So depending, like if you're in a well-lighted area, it'll take a decent shot, I guess, of whatever you're taking a picture of, you know. So keep that in mind. You know, you have to be in a well-lit area to take decent pictures with this phone. And you see the lights down here work, but they turn off like after like 2 seconds. Okay, let's go ahead and run Angry Birds. And I think I downloaded Fruit Ninja also. By the way, I bought a new little tripod for my phone, and I'm loving it. It works amazing. And Angry Birds, give it a couple seconds. I mean, it's Angry Birds, for crying out loud. I could not get Temple Run to work on this phone. I don't know if it's just the phone, since the operating system is a little low. Oh, what happened? Did my phone die? Oh, maybe it just took too long. There we go. Okay, sorry, I guess by default the screen will just blank out like that. As you can see, I haven't really done too many stages. There's your typical ad. I'm running on Wi-Fi. And I don't know what that MIP error stands for. And by the way, for whatever reason, Angry Birds, the sound is not working. I don't know why. I think I have to fix that in the settings or whatever. Let's go back. But yeah, I mean, as you can see, Angry Birds, it doesn't run too bad. I mean, typical use of this game. I mean, as long as you don't have a lot of applications running in the background, I mean, it's not laggy at all, and it seems to work okay. Oop. I just turned on my Wii. Okay. Okay, and I guess last but not least, I will run Twitter for you guys just so you can see. I have some tweets from like other people. And you guys can follow me at Prepaid Reviews or at VMReview86 on Twitter. Anytime I post a video, it's updated and it comes out here, so just keep that in mind. I update the feed when I get new phones. I only have 20 followers, so if you guys want to follow me, please follow. And let's make a tweet really quick. And the keyboard, I updated it to the ice cream sandwich keyboard because it's not the original 2.3 gingerbread keyboard was kind of ugly, but yeah. Let's see. Update this. And this is a 3.2 touchscreen, so keep that in mind. Not photo. I'll update this photo to. Keep in mind, I use use Jelly Bean. And the keyboard's not great. I mean, you have to have kind of smallish fingers in order for it to like work decently, or you can always do the screen transition that way. I guess I'll try that. Hey guys, thanks for watching. This phone does not have swipe, by the way. It only comes with your basic Android. Here we go. Hey guys, thanks for watching. Sorry for the misfocus. Okay. Keyboard's not great, so I mean, you guys can have other alternatives there. Let's see, what else can I show you guys before I guess that's it. Let's take a look. Hold on, I don't want to get into the settings. I guess let's try Fruit Ninja before we finish off if people are interested more in gaming. I downloaded this, so give it a couple of seconds to load. No thanks. I'll do arcade mode. Screen sensitivity is not that great, but I mean, it's playable. Fruit Ninja. You see, right now it's not even like picking up with my swipes, so keep that in mind. Like some frenzy. Oh shit, snap. And you can do 2 fingers on there. Oh, snap. I missed the banana. 15 seconds left. Frenzy. Okay, so you guys see that Fruit Ninja kind of ran okay. You had to kind of give it a little pressure, I guess. But like I said, this phone's worth $50, and take it with a grain of salt that it's not your best phone out there, but you do have expandable memory options. And if you're familiar with rooting or doing things to your phone like that, then it's a nice little phone to have. And if you break your phone and you're with Virgin Mobile or Boost or something like that, and you only have very little money to spend to get a new phone, this is a nice little backup phone to have. So keep that in mind, and I guess thanks for watching, and please subscribe. Thank you.